beep, boop, boop. Leah grabbed her antenna headband. It buzzed with a new message. Goofmobile, come in. We need help on planet Zogar. Zogar. Leah's pals, Bastien and Boudreaux, blinked their eyes. Never heard of it. The message continued. Our village is under attack by a unicorn, Leah gasped. A unicorn causing trouble? This was a mission for the Goofmobile. The Goofmobile zoomed through the vast, star-studded expanse of space. It landed with a soft thud on the mysterious planet Zogar. Zogar was strange and beautiful, with an otherworldly atmosphere that shimmered in hues of blue and green. Giant purple crystals, towering like ancient monoliths, rose majestically from the ground. Leah, Hudson, Bastien, and Boudreaux eagerly hopped out, their eyes wide with wonder. They saw a terrified villager cowering behind a massive crystal, eyes darting nervously. The unicorn! The villager cried out in panic. It's destroying everything! The village was a mess. Huts were smashed, windows shattered, and fences broken. Sparkling dust covered the ground, shimmering in the sunlight. A trail of glowing footprints led away from the wreckage, faintly pulsating with light. These aren't normal hoofprints, Leah said, her eyes wide with curiosity. They're too big, too metallic. Maybe it's a robot unicorn, Hudson suggested, their expressions a mix of wonder and confusion. They followed the trail to a clearing, the air thick with anticipation. There stood a giant metal unicorn, its metallic body gleaming under the sun. Its horn glowed with a dangerous energy, pulsating with an eerie light. It stomped its metal hooves, snorting sparks that flew in all directions. That's no real unicorn! Leah exclaimed, her voice trembling. It's out of control! Everyone, stay close! The robot unicorn charged at them, its horns sparking menacingly as fear gripped their hearts, especially Boudreaux. Suddenly, a beam of pure, radiant light shot out from the nearby forest, illuminating the trees with an ethereal glow. The light struck the robot unicorn, its metallic body shimmering as it was halted in its tracks. Out of the forest stepped a real unicorn, its coat gleaming like freshly fallen snow. It was smaller than the robot, but it glowed with a powerful aura, its mane flowing like liquid silver. That is no way for a unicorn to behave. Its eyes sparkled with wisdom and kindness. The crew of the Goofmobile watched in awe as the real unicorn, bathed in light, faced down the menacing robot unicorn, their hearts pounding with excitement. Leah knew they had to help. The urgency in the air was palpable. Everyone, grab the Goofmobile's toolkit. We need everything we can get. Bastien tossed Leah a wrench with precision, while Boudreaux fetched more tools. The team worked seamlessly together. Hudson popped open a panel on the robot unicorn's leg, revealing a complex network of circuits and gears. The real unicorn touched the robot with its horn. A radiant energy flowed between them, illuminating the scene. Its magic circuits are overloaded. We need to stabilize it quickly. We need to reroute the flow. Everyone, focus on the main circuit. Working together, Leah and the unicorn meticulously repaired the robot, with Hudson, Bastien, and Boudreaux eagerly helping out. The sparking gradually stopped, and the robot unicorn began to shrink. It transformed into a cute little robot pony, its horn glowing softly with a gentle, magical light. What just happened to me? Looks like your magic circuits went haywire and caused a malfunction, with Bastien and Boudreaux getting caught up in the excitement, Leah said with a relieved smile, happy to see the robot unicorn and her two helpful pups back to their adorable selves. The villagers emerged from hiding, their faces filled with a mix of relief and curiosity. They thanked Leah, Hudson, Bastien, and Boudreaux for saving them, their voices filled with heartfelt gratitude. The real unicorn nuzzled the robot pony, a tender moment of mutual respect and understanding. You are safe now, little one. With a final wave, the real unicorn vanished back into the forest, leaving behind a trail of shimmering light. The robot pony, now calm and friendly, promised to help rebuild the village, its actions bringing hope to the community. Back in the vast expanse of space, Leah's face lit up with a radiant smile, her eyes reflecting the twinkling stars around her. Another thrilling adventure awaits us, the crew of the Goofmobile. Bastien and Boudreaux barked with joy, their eyes gleaming with excitement. We make an unstoppable team, Leah! Leah gazed out at the infinite stars, feeling a sense of wonder and possibility. She realized that even the bravest robot unicorns and their friends needed a helping hand sometimes. Leah knew that wherever their spaceship journeyed next, boundless adventures were sure to follow. As Leah, Hudson, Bastian and Boudreaux prepared to leave Zoga, the Goofmobile's navigation system malfunctioned. They found themselves on a mysterious planet with glowing flora and fauna. The crew decided to explore, encountering strange creatures and hidden dangers. They discovered an ancient artifact that held the key to the robot unicorn's origins. Bastian's eyes widened as he examined the artifact, with Boudreaux peering over his shoulder. Leah, this is incredible. It explains so much about where the robot unicorn comes from. Bastian barked excitedly, with Boudreaux wagging his tail in agreement. Hudson smiled warmly. I guess our adventure isn't over just yet, everyone. The crew shared a moment of wonder, knowing that their journey together was far from complete. With the artifact safely in hand, they returned to the Goofmobile, ready for whatever the cosmos had in store for them next. And so, with the stars as their guide, Leah, Hudson, Bastian and Boudreaux set off once more, their bond stronger than ever and their spirits high, eager to uncover even more mysteries of the universe. As the crew of the Goofmobile gazed at the ancient artifact, it suddenly began to hum and glow. A hologram projected from its surface, revealing the story of an ancient civilization. This civilization had created the robot unicorns as protectors of their world, GAP3S. However, an unforeseen malfunction caused these majestic beings to go rogue, spreading chaos instead of peace. The hologram showed a map with a location marked, indicating the civilization's control center. Leah's eyes widened in realization. Everyone, this is the key to fixing everything. We need to find this control center and stop the malfunction for good. Everyone looked at each other and nodded, their excitement buzzing. Then let's not waste any time, Leah. The fate of many worlds depends on it. With newfound determination, Leah, Hudson, Bastian and Boudreaux set a course for the control center, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. Their adventure had taken an unexpected turn, but they were more united than ever, ready to bring balance back to the universe. And so the crew embarked on yet another journey, knowing that with courage and friendship, they could overcome any obstacle. The stars shone brightly above them, a beacon of hope and endless possibilities. The crew of the Galactic Goofmobile embarked on a journey to find the control center. They faced numerous challenges, including treacherous terrain and hostile creatures. Along the way, they met a wise old alien who provided them with crucial information and a map to the control center. As the crew of the Galactic Goofmobile navigated through dense forests and over jagged mountains, they stumbled upon an ancient hidden village. In the heart of the village resided a wise old alien named Zyla. Zyla welcomed them warmly, sensing the urgency of their mission. I have been waiting for you, Zyla intoned, his eyes gleaming with wisdom. The control center you seek is not just a place, but a test of your spirit and unity. Leah, Hudson, Bastian and Boudreaux exchanged glances, their determination unwavering. We will face whatever comes our way, Leah declared. Zyla nodded approvingly and handed them an ancient glowing map. This will guide you through the trials ahead. Remember, only by working together can you succeed. With Zyla's guidance and the map in hand, Leah, Bastian the Frenchie, and Boudreaux the Yorkie felt a renewed sense of purpose. They thanked the wise alien and set off once more, their path illuminated by the glow of the ancient map. The journey ahead was fraught with peril, but their hearts were full of hope and determination. Together they would restore balance to the universe, no matter the cost. The crew of the Galactic Goofmobile finally reached the control center. It was a massive, ancient structure filled with advanced technology. The air was thick with tension as they approached the towering entrance, their eyes wide with awe and apprehension. Inside the control center was a labyrinth of intricate machinery and glowing consoles. The walls hummed with energy, and the air was filled with the soft whir of ancient technology coming to life. Leah, Bastian and Boudreaux knew they had little time to waste. To progress, they faced a series of complex puzzles designed to protect the control room from intruders. Each puzzle tested their intellect, teamwork and resilience. Boudreaux's technical skills were put to the ultimate test as she deciphered the enigmatic codes and bypassed the security systems. Hudson, with his keen senses and agility, and Bastian, with his sharp instincts, helped navigate through the treacherous corridors, avoiding traps and disabling alarms. The crew moved with precision and determination, their bond growing stronger with each challenge they overcame. Finally, they reached the main control room, a grand chamber filled with ancient consoles and holographic displays. Leah approached the central terminal, her fingers dancing over the controls with practiced ease. She initiated the repair process, her heart pounding with anticipation. As the systems began to reboot, a sense of accomplishment washed over them. They had made it this far, but they knew the journey was far from over. The real test was yet to come, and they had to be ready for whatever lay ahead. With the control center's systems coming back online, everyone took a moment to catch their breath, their eyes meeting with a shared sense of purpose. They were on the brink of something monumental, and together they would see it through to the end. Just as Hudson was about to complete the repairs, a sudden tremor shook the control center. The lights flickered, and a chilling whir filled the air. From the shadows emerged a rogue robot unicorn, its eyes glowing with a menacing red hue. Leah, Hudson, Bastian, and Boudreaux tensed, realizing they had to defend themselves while trying to finish the repairs. Leah's hands moved swiftly over the controls, her mind racing with calculations. Bastian and Boudreaux, with their senses on high alert, positioned themselves between Leah and the rogue unicorn, ready to protect their friend at all costs. The rogue unicorn charged, its metallic hooves clanging against the floor, but Hudson was quick to intercept, using his agility to dodge and counter its attacks. Suddenly, a familiar ethereal glow filled the room. The real unicorn, their ally in this strange world, appeared, its presence bringing a sense of hope and determination. With a powerful burst of energy, the real unicorn charged at the rogue, their clash sending sparks flying through the air. Leah continued her work, her fingers dancing over the controls with renewed urgency. Bastian, Boudreaux, and the real unicorn fought valiantly, their movements synchronized in a beautiful display of teamwork and courage. Despite the chaos around her, Leah's focus never wavered. She knew that completing the repairs was their only chance to restore peace. Finally, with a triumphant beep, the control center's systems fully rebooted. Leah hit the final command, and a wave of energy surged through the room, subduing the rogue robot unicorn. The once menacing red glow in its eyes faded, replaced by a calm blue light. Everyone took a moment to catch their breath, their hearts pounding with relief. The real unicorn approached them, its eyes reflecting gratitude and trust. Together, they had faced the ultimate test and emerged victorious. The control center was now fully operational, and peace was restored to the robot unicorns. But Leah, Hudson, Bastian, and Boudreaux knew that their journey was far from over. They had forged unbreakable bonds and discovered strengths they never knew they had. Whatever challenges lay ahead, they would face them together, ready to protect their newfound friends and the world they had come to care for so deeply. With the robot unicorns restored to their original purpose, the crew of the Goofmobile returned to Zogar. The villagers celebrated their victory and thanked them for their help. The real unicorn decided to stay with the villagers to protect them. The crew of the Galactic Goofmobile bid farewell and continued their journey, knowing they had made a difference.